this is not one of them.
Nope. This one is stitched together with damage, obsession, and bad decisions we'd still make twice.
I'm Pixie, and if the hero isn't emotionally unstable with a past he refuses to talk about, I'm already bored.
And I'm No-No, here for the kind of romance that comes with warning labels and support groups.
This is Heat Between the Sheets, where love doesn't just hurt, it haunts, it ruins, and it takes everyone down with it.
Especially when it's more than one man, and they're all a little broken.
Because sometimes the only thing more dangerous than loving one damaged soul is letting all of them love you back.
So settle in. Healing isn't on the table, but obsession definitely is.
Before we step into all the obsession, trauma, and demon-level darkness in this episode, we need to throw out the warning.
This show is for entertainment purposes only. It's strictly 18 and older, and yes, there will be spoilers in this episode.
If you're not ready for morally black characters, mentally unraveling, or every flavor of toxic attachment, consider yourself warned.
Triggers were listed at the start, and you can always find the full list at hbtspodcast.com.
If you can't handle the heat, don't meet the qualifications, or don't want spoilers, this is your one and only chance to step out before things get real dark.
Dear God. Still here with us in the dark?
Good, you've been warned. This one dances with madness.
Don't forget to follow us on social media, subscribe to our channels, and share.
Word.
To your mother.
Yeah, girl.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Because
What?
did you know?
Nope, sure I didn't.
Did you know that mental institutions and criminal rehabilitation centers used to be basically the same place, just with different brochures? For most of history, if you were mentally ill, criminal, inconvenient, emotional, or just female in 1890, they tossed you into a treatment facility where the official medical plan was lock them up, drug them down, and hope no one asks questions.
Oh, yay.
Yes. We like to pretend society evolved, but fun fact, today people with serious mental illnesses are still 3 to 12 times more likely to end up in jail or prison than an actual hospital. Translation? If you're having a breakdown and not a criminal, the system will fix that for you.
Okay.
And rehab? Oh, please. Half of those places are just Costco-sized timeout rooms with inspirational posters and understaffed night shifts. The whole "we believe in second chances" thing sounds really sweet until you find out some facilities spend more money on security cameras than therapy. And sure, you can leave after treatment if you count being dropped back into society with a pamphlet, a prescription, and zero support as freedom. Historically, criminally insane hospitals shoved murderers, arsonists, and traumatized patients together.
Sounds perfect.
Yes! Sounds like a book I've read. Like some kind of psychiatric Hunger Games, and then acted shocked when it didn't lead to healing. One even used to run experimental treatments that were basically, what if we electrocute them and see what happens?
Yeah. Isn't that frightening?
Spoiler. Trauma. What happened was trauma.
What?
I know. I don't even know how that could not be a thing, but
whatever.
That's never here nor there. So yeah, if your favorite fictional characters are being helped in a locked facility, just know the real-world version looks less like medical care and more like, oops, we accidentally turned mental health into a storage unit.
I love it.
Thank you. I think it's my delivery that really sells it.
Yes.
I give you all some
You're very
facts
inspired about this.
with the information. So, with that did you know information, please, No-No, let us know about today's books.
Yes, because this is Dance with My Demons by Steph Macca. And let me tell you, book one.
We did dance with some demons in this
we
one.
sure did. And what's so funny is that I had read this and then you had read it almost at the same time, but we didn't plan this. And then we were talking about it and we're like, wait, you just read that?
I did. I was like, oh my God, I just read this great series. And the first one was Unhinged. And you were like, yeah, I just read that series. I'm like, no fucking way. I'm like, let's do this episode then.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay.
I was just like, what did I just read? Yeah.
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 Okay, carry away.
Okay, so book one is Unhinged, book two is Echoes, book three is Ravage, book four is Exile. So book one, Unhinged. Welcome to the Lilydale Foundation Center, where the walls are padded, the staff is shady, and the patients are one bad day away from burning the place down. After surviving the fire that killed her father, and maybe didn't happen by accident, spoiler,
Maybe.
she's labeled unstable and locked away with other beautifully broken souls. But this isn't healing, it's containment. And the unhinged aren't here to be fixed. They are here to wake up, burn down, and take control.
Whew.
Yeah. And that was just book one. So book two, Echoes. She escaped Lilydale once, but after being framed for murder, she's dragged right back into the nightmare and she thought left behind. Except now the masks are off. Secrets spill, monsters step out of the dark, and the question isn't who's dangerous, it's who isn't. She's done being a pawn, and if the real unhinged wants war, she'll give them something to scream about. Book three, Ravage. Lilydale was never a hospital. It was a breeding ground for weapons disguised as patients. The rich and powerful want them broken, obedient, and disposable, but they created killers instead. Now the game has flipped. The ones they tried to cage are rising, revolting, and ready to bleed the world dry if that's what survival costs. The monsters aren't hiding anymore. They're coming for blood. And then book four is Exile. The last battle for freedom begins. They were supposed to be wiped out, but the experiment backfired. The broken became lethal. With nothing left to lose, the only goal is revenge. This is the final war where mercy dies and madness leads. Whether they survive or not, one truth is final. The world made them unhinged. Now it gets to deal with the consequences.
Dun, dun, dun.
Good synopsis.
Yeah.
That's a good description of all of them.
Yeah, I thought so too.
It takes you on a ride.
It really does.
Yeah.
So on to the characters. We have Avery, the FMC. She's a walking contradiction of trauma and ferocity. Soft when she's safe, savage when she's cornered. She's not trying to be healed. She's trying to survive. And she'll burn the world before she lets anyone break her again. Then we have Gray. Oh, Gray. One of the MMCs. The calmest storm in the room. Quiet, calculating, and far more dangerous than the ones who threaten you out loud. He doesn't need to raise his voice to own the space. One look is enough to make you behave or run. Then we have Damon, the other MMC. Chaos with a pulse. Unfiltered, unpredictable, and always 2 seconds away from violence or a grin. Sometimes both. He loves with the same intensity he destroys, and Avery is the only thing he's not willing to lose. And then we have Theo, another MMC. Clearly you can tell this is a reverse hit.
Yes. Hopefully you got that.
if you didn't, it is.
Yeah.
Theo. He is the thinker, the observer, the one who sees everything and forgets nothing. He's the silent knife in the dark, loyal, protective, and capable of emotional depth that terrifies him way more than blood ever could.
Oh, I like it when you have to take a pause.
So So
Tell me.
it's funny. So
Okay.
when I this book, I kept seeing Unhinged,
Mhm.
book one, like all the frick over everywhere.
Yeah.
I didn't see any of the other books
No.
advertised
No.
anywhere.
So I thought only the first one's out, right? Is that what you thought?
Let me tell you what I thought.
Okay.
I thought it was a fucking standalone.
Oh, okay.
Even worse, okay? So one of the influencers I follow, Lala Shaw, on TikTok and Instagram, I love almost everything that she reads. She's very into the dark romance, and this one keeps popping up on her thing. So I was like, okay, that's it. I'm gonna read this book.
Doing it.
I'm doing it. So I had a credit on my Audible. So my bad. Again, I did not look into the book.
So you audibled this.
I did audible this one. And I did not look to see, is this a series? I didn't read anything. I just read the synopsis enough to know that definitely my jam, right? Did not see that it was book one of anything. Did not. Okay, my bad. So I audible this book and it was fantastic. Okay. But then it ended on a goddamn cliffhanger, and I went, is this a fucking series? What the hell? So I'm jumping on Amazon and I'm checking. I'm like, there's 4 fucking books in this series? I only get 1 credit a month in Audible.
Yep.
Do I?
What am I doing?
And I'm already vested in the Audible series. I'm really into the narrators.
Well, yeah, because you know their voices.
Yeah,
and
I'm like,
yeah.
Fuck it. Thank God they were all on sale.
Okay,
they
good.
were all like, between like $8 and $12 a piece. So I was like,
oh my
fuck
gosh, that's how much books are? Yeah.
Well, that's when they're on sale. Yeah. Audible books are not cheap. They are not cheap. So I never spend that much money, but I was so into it.
Yep.
And payday just happened. So,
So you're like,
I was like, fuck
done.
So I just bought all 3 of them and rolled right into the next, and they were so good. Although I do have to say the 4th book was my least favorite.
Yeah, I can see that.
Exile was my least favorite. But yeah, starting out, she supposedly accidentally kills her father in a house fire when she was trying to kill herself, because her mom died, I believe, of cancer, correct?
Yeah.
When she was young. And she lived ghetto, like poor ghetto lifestyle, right? And her dad, I think it was her stepdad even.
It was a douche canoe.
It was technically her stepdad who ended up raising her then after mom died. And he would bring people over basically and let them go to Pound Town on her. And she was like 13 when she lost her V card to rape, basically.
Yeah.
And it was awful, absolutely awful. So she was totally abused emotionally, verbally, physically, sexually, like all of it. It was horrible. She hated it. So she just hated her life. Just hated it. So that was how, and she wanted to, and I know most people, and even people question her, like, why would you try to kill yourself in a house fire? Like, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Well, her thought process was she wanted to get rid of she didn't ever want anyone to live in that house and cleanse it, just get rid of the dirty that was that house.
But you don't know this right away. You just know she killed her father.
Yeah. So
it takes a while to get into all this.
Yeah, for sure.
And you're just like, oh, she's a murderer. Sweet.
Yeah. So she's given, the charge was dropped down to, I think, manslaughter.
Yeah.
It wasn't murder. So, but she was, either way, she's got to serve a sentence. So her social worker, because I think she was just barely 18.
Yeah, she wasn't even 18 yet.
I think she was, just almost 18. She can either go to jail, serve her prison sentence, or she can go to this psychiatric facility where they promise, this Lilydale Foundation, right? They have all these amazing treatments, and she just like sold it.
Yeah, like, it is rehabilitation at its finest.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Yeah. It's top of the line. There's flowers everywhere. Just like, she was like, okay, I'm going to take door number 2.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was presented with those choices, I think I would take door number 2 versus being in a cold cell with
Yeah.
possible being shanked at any moment, right? So she gets there and she immediately knows something's not right. Not right.
Not hard to figure out either.
And I think even the owner of it had come to talk to her before she even got there. I forget his name.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Right?
Yeah.
So he had come to visit her to kind of like lure her in there as well. So, and she has to meet with a psychiatrist, and there's a doctor on staff. I mean, it's all sounds very up and up, so to speak. But when she's in there, she finds out that the other inmates, so to speak, are the ones actually running the place.
Yeah. Real quick, she finds that out. Yeah.
Real, like, day one at lunch.
It's a very strange dynamic going on in this place. Yeah.
As I'm listening to the Audible, I'm actually watching a movie of it in my head.
Yeah. Did the number system throw you off for the longest time?
It did.
Yes.
I was like, what in the hell? Yeah. So, what's his name?
Damon.
Damon, thank you. I keep wanting to call him Alex, but I think that's his father's name, Alexander.
Oh, maybe, yes, yeah.
So Damon jumps up on a table and he just starts calling out, you know, when it's time to go back to your rooms or whatever. He's all like, group number 2. And everyone seems to know what group they're in. And then she's just like looking around like, what the hell is happening?
What the fuck group am I in? Yeah.
I think this was after some fight or something broke out and she got knocked down.
It started out right away.
I mean, it was like,
it was all bad.
Chaos. And I'm all, whoa. And Gray walks up to her. I think it was Gray.
Yeah, Gray.
And he tells her.
Because he liked her from the get.
As soon as he saw her, he was like, honed in, like, bitch,
she
you mine.
Yep.
And of course, you don't know that. You can just tell because he's very possessive. Very possessive.
He's very unhinged.
Super.
Very unhinged.
I mean, I think.
Was he your favorite?
Yes.
Yeah, I figured.
He was absolutely my favorite.
Would you like to guess who my favorite was of the 3?
Theo?
No, surprisingly.
Was it Damon?
It was Damon. Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I could see that. That would have been, it was a toss-up between Damon and Theo. I like Damon too, but because he was mean.
Yeah, and maybe, I don't know, like, just because he became super soft for her. I liked that, yeah. But I did appreciate Theo's he's just quiet and...
Yeah, I was...
he's like the grump. I kind of like that. But
I was
no,
torn. I was
Damon
torn between Gray and Damon.
Gray was way too fucking unhinged for me. Good God.
He's
a mess.
Crazy.
Yeah.
He's lit. And I think this book 1 was titled after Gray.
Yeah, it has to be. Yeah.
He was... Whew.
Yeah.
He has a scar across his neck. Because his father tried to kill him because his father was schizophrenic and his father tried to kill him. And so now he has a scar across his neck. And he always has this to me, I always picture this very like creepy Joker like grin when he smiles at people, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
Creepy. It's okay.
The Joker's a great way to describe him.
I very much sense.
I mean, a hot Joker, but yeah.
Yeah, I very Joker-like quality to that character. But anyway, so he walks up to Avery and says, "You're in group number 3, just so you know." And she was like, I am? Like, I didn't know. And he's like, I know. Like, just go with group 3. And she's like, okay. It was so weird. And I was like, what? What are these groups? Like, I was even going, okay.
What does that mean? Yeah.
What is that? But yeah, clearly they were very in control. They controlled the guards even.
Yeah.
And it takes you forever to figure out, like, why are these 2 unhinged inmates in control of everything?
Because it's Gray and Damon. Yeah.
Gray and Damon.
Yeah. Theo does not come into the fold. Avery brings Theo into the fold.
Yeah. So Avery is in class because they go to school even. They like have classes, like teachers that teach them stuff. And Gray's sitting right next to her and he like passes her nose and she's like doesn't want to get in trouble and she's like, stop. you know?
Yeah.
And he's just like, you're so cute.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm just like, oh my
He's
God.
unhinged. Like, he's a creeper.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so funny. And she had nowhere, like at lunchtime, had to have nowhere to sit. And then there's Theo sitting all by himself because he's constantly getting put in solitary confinement.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't speak to anyone. He beats people up on the regular. Like he's also unhinged. Because he's violent, super violent. Is from what people keep telling her. He's violent. She's just like, well, shit, I need to sit somewhere. So she just walks right up to his table and just goes, can I sit here? And he just like looks at her, doesn't say anything. So she's just like, fuck it. So she just kind of sits down and she's like, well, he hasn't attacked me yet.
Right,
so
right.
I guess I'll be okay eating here. It's very on edge.
Her inner monologue's kind of on point. Yeah. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, she's literally like on edge all the time. And the friggin', and he lets her, and everyone is holding, you feel the whole room holding their breath, watching like, is he going to attack her?
Yeah, yeah. Because that's what normally he would do. Yeah.
No one sits there. Yeah. Like, that's insane. Yeah, it's so crazy. And then at one point, there was that other guy, I want to say his name was Samuel. He was, I think he was doing drugs in the facility, and he tried to attack Avery, and then all of a sudden, and the room's locked. So when you're in your room, they lock, but frigging Damon and Gray,
they're walking around everywhere.
They're walking around everywhere. They have their own key cards in the codes to all the rooms. I'm like, okay,
yeah, what is happening
here?
That's a great question, because I think you're just going to wonder that for a while.
Yeah, it goes on for quite a while, and then she goes to her room, which should be locked. And when she gets there, there's a rose on her bed with a finger in it. Mm-hmm. And she's...
A black rose, by the way.
Rose, thank you. And she's like, what the hell is this? Whose finger is this? What do I do with it? Oh my God, how do I hide it? So they're going to do a room check. I'm going to get in trouble. Oh my God, she's freaking out. And I think at this point, Gray is already like has his claws in her. Yeah. And she knows that he's all up in her business. And so she wraps the finger up in a tissue and hides it.
Yeah. And like, please,
under her bed.
Please get it out. Yeah.
And when she gets out of the room, she manages to tell him, and he gets to her room and he retrieves the finger, and he's like, huh, whose finger this is? And she's like, you didn't do this? And he's like,
no.
I'm flattered.
He's like, it really is a good idea.
Yeah, he's super flattered.
I'm kind of mad I didn't think about it.
Yeah, and I'm just like, wow, you people.
Yeah.
This is great.
And you people that are like 18, 19 years old, like young. What is happening?
Yeah. All of them that are in there have murdered. For whatever reason, one reason or another, they've all killed someone or multiple people. And so anyway, it turns out that it was Theo who ripped off Samuel's finger for daring to touch Avery. Yeah. So now Theo is all up on Avery and likes her in his quiet, brooding way. And it was an interesting introduction on that. Yeah. Bringing him into the fold. But she gets, by the end of book 1, she's framed for murdering Samuel. Because he's found dead in his room, and it appears that Avery did it in the facility. And so the police come, they arrest her, and they get her out. And Gray is pissed at her at this point. And why was he mad at her? Do you remember?
Yeah, because he found out that she slept with Theo.
That's right. Okay. Yeah. So
they weren't all sharing in the beginning.
Right. Yeah. That's right. Okay, so back up. She is running. There's all this chaos going on, and Theo takes her down to the morgue to hide. And they're in this like room, and so the guards are looking for them. So he hides, her and him hide in one of the freezer beds.
The body freezers,
and while they're pancaked together in there, they get it on. And Gray was hoping to be the first one in her pants, and so there's cameras in there. And Damon knew about this and showed the footage to Gray because he doesn't want Avery around.
No.
He wants her gone.
Damon doesn't like Avery.
Yeah, he does not like her. He wants her out. She's a distraction to Gray, and he doesn't like it, so he wants her gone. So Samuel turns up dead. Avery gets arrested. Gray's pissed, and he turns his back on her. He's like, too bad for you. Bye. And she's like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
So she gets hauled away. And that's how the fucking book ended on the first one. And I was all...
Wait, what?
No. Wait. Is there another epilogue somewhere? Like, What do you mean end credits? No. And I was like, God damn it. And then I had to roll into the second book, which, was great because I really enjoyed Echoes. Tell me, what did you think about Echoes?
Yeah, I liked Echoes too. I mean, it's like each book kind of takes you down its own little rabbit hole and then explains so much about so many things.
Yes.
And I would agree Exile was probably my least favorite because then they take the fight. It's happening. It's the war. Yeah. And I don't know. I just kind of thought I saw that going a little differently.
I did too.
Yeah, but
I did too.
I mean, it's not the worst thing ever,
no.
But yeah.
I mean, I think I really liked how, so in Echoes and Ravage, they bring Theo into the fold, and you can kind of really start seeing how the whole dynamics of how the patients come together and the whole inner workings of their club, so to speak.
Yeah. And you learn so much about Lilydale and what's actually happening.
Yeah, and
there.
how it established. Yeah. It was named after Damon's mom. Her name was Lily, and her last name was Dale. Yeah. So that's where Lilydale comes in.
So yes, Damon he's like a patient or a prisoner there, but
his dad put him there.
Family runs that place, yeah.
Because his mom left all of the trust money to him, and his dad wants that money, but he can't get his hands on it unless Damon is incapacitated, and that is where Damon is. So he's constantly trying to get his hands on that money, and they're using this facility contracted with the government, and so they're taking patients down into the basement into these other locked rooms and actually doing experiments on them. Yep. So Avery becomes one of these patients at one point down there, and the boys can't get down there. That's the one area they have not figured out how to get into. And even Damon's cousin is one of the therapists there. And they hate him until they realize he's not entirely not on their side. Right. He's actually there and he's trying to help.
He really is, yeah.
You don't realize that until almost it's too late, you know?
Yeah.
He's not very good at explaining himself, so I guess.
What kind of a therapist is not good at explaining themselves?
I know. Yeah. I'm just like, dude.
I was like, do you need therapy?
Yeah, exactly.
But then he was kind of good at what he did, but then I'm like,
yeah.
Do you not take your own lessons into consideration? Like, I don't understand.
I don't know. It's kind of, I think he had a love-hate relationship with Damon, so.
Yeah, true.
And maybe I don't know, and maybe he had other strings attached, so there was only so much he could do. I don't know. But, she was down there, and she was, they do explain the torture, so, I mean, there are triggers in this book, so.
There's lots of triggers in this
there's
book.
Lots of triggers.
So read the trigger warnings.
Yeah, read the triggers. She's electrocuted. She's starved. She's put into ice baths for long periods, locked into it. Like, her body's submerged, and the only thing that's locked or above the thing is her.
And I
head.
felt that.
I did too.
Yeah. Oh God. Did it like hurt? I was like, ooh, pins and needles. No.
Because she explained it so well. It's well written. And they do get her out, but she had been down there for a number of days. And they do take out a couple of the doctors and all that other stuff, and they rescue other people because they don't most people who go down there don't come back. So it's,
Yep.
and they say they're doing it for the good of humanity. And she was trying to argue that how can you as a doctor be torturing humans like this? We're not in the 1800s anymore. Like,
Yeah.
this is not for the good of anyone. Clearly I'm suffering. Like, how this is not okay. So it was a very interesting. I didn't really understand why. I know this probably really does happen out there still. I still don't understand why people would do this, but I do understand the father who just wants the money. He's just money hungry.
Oh yeah, he's just a greedy bastard.
And of course, Damon finds a loophole in the trust and he marries Avery. And she doesn't even know.
Yeah.
She's signing shit. She doesn't even know that she's now legally married to Damon. So she gets all of his shares, blah, blah, blah. So he thinks, oh, I've screwed my dad over. But then, of course, the dad finds another loophole.
Yeah.
And it's kind of
it's a battle.
It just kind of keeps going. And you're like, oh, my God, stop. I can't take the stress anymore.
Right?
Yeah. It was driving me crazy. And then there was that whole gun showdown in the hallway. And the dad shoots Damon. And I'm like, holy God, is he going to die? Like, you can't kill main characters. Why do authors do this?
But we just read a book where they did it. And we're like, oh shit! Yeah, so now we're traumatized.
I'm like, oh my God, what is happening? Yeah, it was a lot of chaos, and the story was good, and there was a lot that was going on, and there was twists and turns throughout every single book, and there too much that we can't even get into an entire hour an episode for these 4 books.
If you like this kind of
it's dark.
Yeah, unhinged kind of dark roller coaster. Do it.
But there's a lot of humor too.
Yeah.
With the dialogue and the inner monologues.
Yes.
And literally every single character in there has its own personality. Like all of the 3 MMCs are extremely different.
So different. Yeah.
So different. And
then when they all work together, you can see why this works. Yeah.
Yeah, they're so cohesive.
Yes.
And they all bring their own skill set together, and they build a trust together, and they're all looking out for the same thing, and they communicate, and they get cell phones in there. It's so funny. I
was a little curious to see how you would respond to this FMC, because you like pretty strong FMCs, and she doesn't start off that way.
She bothered me throughout most of it.
Okay, interesting.
So
I'm not shocked, but interesting.
I did enjoy her personality. Okay. She was funny.
Yes.
I gave her that. She was funny.
She was witty.
But she I think she annoyed me because in the beginning, like you were saying, she was weak, and she was like the woe is me, confused little daffodil, right? In this tank of sharks. And then once she had her men, or even just one of them, then she latched on and was like, oh, protect me.
Oh, God, I love it.
And then it rolled into, oh, I have these men behind me. I'm a bad bitch, but not really.
This is just her perspective.
Yeah, it is. Keep in mind. But at the same time, and this is what I thought was weird. Not really, but then when she was down being tortured, she like survived it and like mentally, but that could have been also because she just grew up constantly tortured. So there's that. But there's something about her that's still very weak and always worried about what everyone else thinks of her, type of a thing. And that irritated me, but I didn't dislike her entirely at the same time. I've definitely read worse. I wish she would have been a little bit tougher. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah. But
I mean, it fits. I mean, it works because it just did, but
like, especially book one,
she was just lost, but she wouldn't have known any of
where
this
Damon
anyway.
was telling Gray, like, what do you even see in her? Like,
Yeah,
and
I
he's
was like,
like,
I don't know. Tell us all.
And Gray was like, there's something, and once it's unlocked, she's gonna blossom into this, you know,
Yeah.
like you what you'd consider Harley Quinn, you know, like that's what he saw. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm going to unlock her, and she's gonna be beautifully unhinged.
And in a way, she was.
Yeah. So she did come into her own.
She did. Yeah. She did. I don't know if that was like really who she was though internally, or if it was a result of the environment.
Yeah.
You know,
I agree with you.
I think if she,
I don't know that I think she ever knows who she is, because she's only had to survive her whole life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So had she not gone to Lilydale and she chose door one and went to prison instead, I don't think she would have never murdered anyone else. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think she would have still been a little weakling. She probably would have got her ass beat on a regular basis, and she would have been a wilted flower constantly. Because she wouldn't have gone to therapy. She wouldn't have had these unhinged, crazy men, because she would have been in a women's prison. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But like the whole story kind of reflects on, okay, she went through a very traumatic childhood.
God, yes.
But yet she still kind of had hope and a little bit of a sunny disposition and empathy for people. And I think that's what especially drew in Gray, because he's fucking psycho. And he's like, I don't understand this at all. Like, she shouldn't be anything like this.
Yeah, he's a very opposites attract type of dude.
Yeah. So,
Absolutely.
I think that's what the author was trying to kind of get at. And so she was never like this badass bitch like you see in some of these other series. But she was perfect for kind of what they needed on the mental institution slash prison. Yeah.
I just think that was the worst place for her, because that's just it was one more thing that they had to take care of in there that they just didn't need on their plate.
Yeah.
I think.
But prison would have been worse, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think either option was good.
No.
I think they needed a different facility for her. But in the end, it was probably good for them because it softened them, I guess. It gave them something to live for, I guess. There was, I don't know. Overall, though, I absolutely loved the series. Yeah. And I will absolutely read it again.
Even the last book, like, we're not saying it's bad.
No,
it's just the other three were so good, but this one was good. It just wasn't
good.
Maybe as good. Yeah. Yeah. And it ended everything nicely.
Yeah, it wrapped it all up. I just think, I think it's probably because it wasn't how I expected it to go. Yeah. Might be the reason it was my least favorite, because it was like, oh, I guess I would have done it differently. maybe that's why.
I was thinking a little more violence.
Maybe. I mean, they did basically burn the building down. Yeah. I mean, they took it. Yeah. They took it down. There was that. I do have to say, though, I did appreciate, because basically they took down the infrastructure of it, and so the government had to basically reopen all of their cases, right? And they all had to go back to court, right? Well, they were all taken to different places, and so Avery had no idea what happened to Gray or Damon or Thea. She had no idea what happened.
That was an interesting...
Yeah. Because as the reader, you don't know either. Yeah. So the therapist from the Lilydale was there during the hearing for her, and she was still found guilty for her manslaughter, but they gave her credit for time served. Right. So she was free to go, but she was like, great, but where the fuck do I go?
Yeah.
I have nowhere to go. I have no family. I have no friends. And I don't even know where Damon, Theo, and Gray are. Or even if they're in prison or what, I don't even know. I guess I'm going to be homeless. And that's when the therapist guy, I can't remember his name, but he steps out and he's like, well, I think you'll be surprised. And he takes her out to the hallway, and that's where the three boys are. And she's like, oh my God. And he's like, our hearing was yesterday. We were set free. And she's like, well, how come you weren't in here for me? And he goes, because you needed to do this on your own. And I was like, that was fucking cool.
Yeah.
That was super cool. That was like, authentic.
Yes.
I felt that closure of the whole thing was very authentic.
Yeah.
And
this was your
done.
stand to make. Yeah.
Yeah. And I liked that. And, you know, his dad was out of the picture and all that stuff. So he had all the money, and he's still happily married to Avery. So, and they have a house for all of them to live in. So she's good to go. I mean, it was a little tight little bow. Happy ending.
Yeah.
It was good. I liked that, but like the whole takedown of the Lilydale facility itself was chaos and not what I expected, I guess. I'm not sure what I expected, but it wasn't that, I guess. But I really liked the other three books because it started out with such interesting dynamics, and then you could see how it grew. But I liked learning how their whole story, how it all works inside, the internal structure worked with how they organized internally with everyone and how they got their stuff, how they did things, how they maneuvered, how they ordered meetings, what happened in their meeting. Yeah. With the patients. Yeah. Not the staff. Yeah. And how they controlled the staff. And it was fascinating to me. I think I was very fascinated with all of that. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I could see you liking it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see you liking it.
Me and my darkness.
Which it's like not something I normally 100% gravitate towards, but again, was seeing.
Which is why I thought it was funny that you actually read this on your own without me like pushing you to it.
But just kept seeing it, and so finally when I looked it up, I read it. Yeah, the cover was kind of like.
Because
is this going to be me?
Yeah, the cover was very intriguing to me.
But I just kept seeing it. So I looked it up and then I go, oh, this is a 4-book series. Because, you know, I was actually reading it. And then I go, oh, I bet only the first book is out. That's why I'm only seeing it. And then when I looked and saw they were all 4 out, I was like, oh.
Isn't that weird? Like, why is everyone only talking about Unhinged and not Echoes and maybe Exile?
It's just easier to get them to read the first one to keep going on. Because trust me, if you read the first one and you stop, you're going to not know what to do with your life because you're going to be so confused and be like, what just happened? This can't be this way. I can't end my life like this. I have to go on.
That's crazy. I usually when people, you know,
they say the whole series, right? Yeah.
They do. Or they say, they talk about at least the first 2 or something. Yeah. Like I very seldom see anyone just talk about book 1.
Right.
Unless that's the only book out.
Right. And so that's what I thought. I was like, oh, I'm not reading this now. This is going to be the only book out. But it wasn't. And I was like, oh, snap.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do it.
Yeah. I'm very glad that I read it. It's been sitting on my TBR for a minute.
And see, it has not mine. I've just recently started seeing it. So I'm like, okay, fine.
Yeah. When I say TBR, for like a month.
That's a minute for you?
That's a minute. Because my TBR's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yep. But when I keep seeing, there's a few books that have been on that list for a long time that keep popping up on repeat, and I really, really want to read. Yeah. But time just gets away from me. Mm-hmm. So. And it's a mood thing. Yeah, for me. It is a mood thing for me. I have to be in the mood. And for some reason, I was in the mood when I started that. And got sucked in. And
for that kind of title and synopsis and the cover, I really have to be in a mood because I know that, okay, I'm going dark straight away. So,
And you do.
yeah.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
you do.
So, yeah.
Yeah, you go dark and you kind of stay there.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot of like light
No.
other than some of the commentary and inner monologues.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of darkness in there. And you worry if there's going to be an HEA
Right?
in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of tension in that 4-book series.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if I was willing to spend money to keep reading them,
Right?
what does that
I'm
tell
surprised
you?
you didn't just go and finish off in the books.
I'm really getting into this Audible thing. I'm getting really lazy. My eyesight's starting to suck. And
Can't do it. I mean, I'm not saying I won't do it at some point. I just can't do it yet.
I'm listening to like 3 Audibles right now.
How do you keep track if you're listening to 3 different ones?
I don't know. If I get bored with one, I'll just put on a different one. It's great. I can't do it at work though, so I do it all on the weekends or at night. It's great.
Okay.
So, if you fall in love while you're still broken, do you think it's love or codependency dressed up in soulmates?
Me being the optimist that I am, of course I think it's still love. Like, just because you're broken doesn't mean you can't love. You might not understand what love actually looks like, but it doesn't mean you can't learn. Go ahead. Give me your cynic view. Let's hear it.
I'm not saying you can't love, but it's definitely codependency.
No.
In this book, for sure it is.
In this book?
In this book,
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
It's complete codependency,
But in
all of them.
Like, can it happen? Yes. And do I believe that they actually love each other? Yes.
Maybe. Maybe. But it's all codependency for sure. And it's all trauma built. All trauma built.
Or I'm just making the best out of the fucked up situation they're in.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So do you think revenge ever actually heals you, or does it just distract you?
I'm not a big one for revenge. I mean, I love reading about it. I do. But me personally, I'm not a big one for revenge.
Huh.
So I don't think it does either because I'm not even probably going to try.
You know, I would really like to say that revenge would heal you, but it's just too much damned energy.
And that's why
And I don't care.
I'm not really into it, yeah.
Yeah, I really don't care enough about people to do it.
It's not that
anymore.
I care, but it actually does take quite a bit of energy.
So much energy.
Yeah, so why
And
do
you know
that?
what? If I don't like you, I'm not even putting any energy into you.
Yeah. Good, bad, either way, yeah. Negative, positive, no.
You're not worth my time.
Yeah. Thank you, next.
Is there such thing as an ending in a story where healing isn't the destination?
Yes. And are you saying in this story specifically? Because I think in a lot of ways they did heal a lot of things.
Yeah. And yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. So, let's see. Ooh, do you have any book comparisons for this series? I have 4.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's hear them.
Okay. So this is Den of Vipers.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's emotionally smarter and more psychological.
Okay.
Okay. I also have the Asylum series, Dark Mental Health and Reverse Harem. So that's where those pieces fit.
Okay.
The Mindfuck meets Sicko. Mindfuck series meets Sicko. So Violent Loyalty meets Trauma Identity. This one's going to throw you.
Okay.
Boys of Brayshaw, but everyone snapped instead of coping.
No, I can see it a little bit because they didn't necessarily cope right away either. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
There's a little
Yeah,
bit of that,
yeah, I can see it.
that
I can
feel
see
good
it.
in there.
Yeah.
Okay, those are my comparisons.
Okay.
Can you think of any others?
Not off the top of my head.
Okay.
Yeah. But I feel like there's something there. I just can't grasp what it is. So
Well, if you think of it at any time before the show ends, you can
I'm sure
throw
let
it
you
out
know.
there.
Yeah.
So, do you think this is a love story or just a beautiful mental breakdown that we're rooting for?
Oh, a mental breakdown we are rooting for.
Christ, yes.
Yeah. And are we rooting for it?
We are so rooting for it. So rooting for it. Okay, are you ready for our games?
Sure.
Okay. We are going to play red flag, green light, or can I fix him?
Red flag, green light.
Or can I fix him? Yeah.
Okay.
So the concept is a 3-tiered rating system for the boys. Red flag, you run. Green light is morally questionable, but we support it.
Okay.
Or I can fix him. He's unhinged, but I'm delusional.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So, here are the 12 rounds. Red flag or green light. Or I can fix him.
Okay.
Avery, I know I'm not safe for you, but I want you anyway. Is that a red flag, green light, or I can fix him?
I can fix him. That's what I would go with that one. A little delusion there. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a little bit of a I can fix him.
Yeah.
He's unhinged, but I'm delusional.
Yeah.
Gray watching you sleep like a feral Victorian husband.
Oh, green. Green light.
Okay.
Yeah.
We know what I'm going with.
You're going with red flag.
Red flag.
Green light.
You're insane. You're delusional.
No.
Okay. Damon stabbing someone because they breathed in your direction.
Red flag.
Okay, green light.
I'm delusional.
Yes.
He's just watching me sleep, not stabbing people.
Get out of my room. Weird.
Hi.
Maybe we need therapy.
You think?
Wait, we decided this show was therapy, I think, on one of our episodes.
Our fiction is our therapy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Theo going silent for hours and then acting like nothing happened.
Probably I could fix him.
Oh, that's a red flag.
I understand. I'm okay with going silent, but I think with acting like nothing happened, like you're gonna have to learn how to talk to me. So I'm gonna fix you on that. I'm gonna give you some boundaries. We're gonna work together.
Hi, Vay.
You can keep watching me sleep. It's fine.
All 4 of them trauma bonding over murder instead of going to therapy.
Okay, no, red flag.
Green light.
Trauma bond over murder. No.
Green light.
Jeez.
Theo claiming you before you even know his name.
Claiming me sexually?
Just in general.
Let's go with green light.
Absolutely.
Sure, why not?
Gray being the calm one until he's absolutely not the calm one.
Gray freaks me the fuck out, but we're gonna fix him.
We're gonna fix him.
We're gonna work with him. Yeah. And probably a little delusional to think we can, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, as much as I want a green like that, I think that's a definite delusion.
Mm-hmm.
Damon's smiling during violence because he's finally having fun.
Green light.
Yeah, girl.
I'm gonna green light this one because I know Damon, so yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Poor guy needs the fun.
Well, he's not doing violence unless violence is necessary. It's not Gray. Gray would just do it for fun, but
Well,
Damon's
yeah.
doing it because it's
He
necessary.
needs
So,
it.
you know, if he wants to smile through it,
Let
sure.
the sucker have it.
Yeah.
Theo offering comfort, but only after emotional devastation.
No, red fucking flag. No. No.
It's weird. I have a lot of green lights here.
Yeah, real weird. And I'm just sitting here sleeping. I'm all right if someone's watching me. I don't know. I'm sleeping. It's fine. You're all, get out of my room.
Yeah.
But stab somebody while you're out there.
Yes, please. The boys threatening the entire facility over you without blinking.
Green light.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah.
The if I can't have you, no one can energy.
We're going to work on that. We're going to work on that.
Red flag!
We're going to work on that.
He's gonna murder you.
You don't know that.
Yeah, he is.
You don't know that.
You're insane.
That's just the mentality he has. Doesn't mean it's actually going to come to fruition. Like,
have you met these people?
the ones out stabbing for you? Yes, I have.
Oh my god, she's gonna die.
Totally fine.
Falling in love with the men who are legally and clinically unstable.
Green light.
Red flag!
Who gets to decide who's clinically and mentally unstable? Who? Society? Fuck you, AI!
Okay, next game.
Okay.
Diagnosis or delusion? I think delusion
Shit.
seems to be on the radar today.
Diagnosis or delusion.
Yeah.
Okay.
So each round presents a line, inner thought, or behavior from the books. You decide. Real diagnosis is mentally unstable but valid.
Mm-hmm.
A delusion is fully unhinged fantasy, but we support it anyway.
Okay.
Okay? So here's our 12 rounds for this one.
Okay.
Violence is my love language. Is that a real diagnosis or delusion?
Delusion. No.
Oh. I thought it would be a real diagnosis.
Of course you did.
It's mentally unstable but valid.
No. No.
Are you sure?
No.
Miss Love Everything?
No.
You're gonna go with delusion on the
Yes.
love language.
Yes.
Wow, I'm kind of shocked at you.
I don't know why you would be at this point.
This is true. If he doesn't threaten to burn the world for me, is it even love? Delusion or a real diagnosis?
Delusion.
Yeah. I'm going with you on that
You
one.
don't gotta burn. He doesn't have to burn the world for me.
I mean, I would like it, but
Yeah.
I think it's a little on the delusional
Or at
side.
least our office building.
But you know that thing is never
Yeah.
going down.
Yeah, it's true.
Never.
Yeah.
Structurally
It's like
sound.
a bomb shelter, yeah.
It is. That's
Yeah.
why everyone's going for the zombie apocalypse.
Right?
You know it.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't telling you where that is, though.
Yeah.
We don't need therapy if we have each other.
No, we don't. You're
Oh.
good.
Is that delusion or real,
No,
real diagnosis?
That's a diagnosis.
Oh my God. That is delusion.
No.
Fuck, you're messed up. I'm going to put you somewhere safe.
Oh,
I'm
good.
going to get you a straight jacket.
Please get me a padded room. Oh,
For
that
your
sounds
birthday.
delightful.
Your birthday is you're getting a straight jacket.
Sounds so nice.
You'll look good in your office with that on.
I'll just keep walking out to the front with all the customers with it on.
Could you imagine?
Perfect.
Oh my God. Stalking is just devotion without communication. Real diagnosis or delusion?
It's a real diagnosis. I don't know what you're talking about with stalking.
Delusion.
It's totally fucking fine.
Fucking delusion. It's also against the law.
And totally fine for anyone who wants to do that to me. Nicely. Be a nice stalker.
Oh,
Yeah.
not like the next book we're going to do?
No. Be a nice stalker.
Okay. They're not red flags if they're my red flags. Delusion or real
That's
diagnosis?
delusion.
Okay,
Yeah.
good girl.
Yeah. Why do I feel like I'm in therapy right now?
I think we need to get you some.
Nah, I'm good.
I could fix him if he'd just let me help kill the right people.
Oh no, delusion.
Yes, I
Yeah.
agree. I mean, I like it,
Yeah.
but it is
No.
delusion.
We don't need to kill people.
My coping mechanism is choosing the most dangerous man in the room. Real diagnosis or delusion?
A delusion.
Really?
You shouldn't choose because he's the most dangerous man in the room.
I think it's a real diagnosis.
Like, choose who your heart is telling you to choose. You know, a heart.
That is
the thing that loves.
That is a form of self-harm. My coping mechanism is choosing the most dangerous man in the room. That is self-harm right there.
Yeah, it's delusion.
That's a real diagnosis.
It's delusion. You shouldn't be doing it.
Okay, I'm not obsessed. I'm just always watching. Real diagnosis or delusion?
Oh, yeah, I love it. I love it. Always watch.
Real
Always.
diagnosis. Crazy motherfuckers.
Always.
You don't need boundaries when you have blood bonds.
Fuck no to the blood bonds. No.
Delusion?
Yeah.
I agree.
No.
He's not emotionally unavailable. He's just mysterious.
That's a real diagnosis. It's a thing.
It's a delusion.
It's a thing.
We're not.
It's called being a narcissist.
We're not toxic. We're just passionate and heavily armed.
I mean, okay. It's a diagnosis. Yeah, sure. It's a thing.
It's a fucking delusion. I don't need medication if I have murder and love.
Okay, no. Why? With a murder. No murder. Delusion.
Yes. Totally, fully unhinged fantasy that we support anyway. Thank you for joining us today on Dance with Our Demons.
Oh,
that was great.
I feel like I just went through the ringer. I don't know why.
We kind of did. It was a good one. We hope you enjoyed the show. We'll see you next time. And I think that's it.
Peace out.
Peace out.